Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. It is January 12th, 2016, Tuesday afternoon. It is 12:30 p.m. I got up around 11. Fiddle farted around, had to start the chicken in the crock pot. Miss having a functioning oven, but making do. The weather right now, it is 25 degrees, real feel temperature 2, the high 31 and the low will be 20. It's a bright, sunshiny day. Hi Beagle, how you doing, love muffin? Sorry, easily distracted by any kind of animal. Bright, sunshiny day. The wind isn't too bad. Recap for yesterday. After I made my videos to you guys, my husband did come home. He came home from work. He was only supposed to work half a day anyway. About 1, and we had errands to run. So we wanted to eat lunch out, but being financially challenged, we hit the Taco Bell, those crunchy sliders. And I know they're not the most healthy thing, but hey, these hard economic times, you gotta do what you can do. And, they're on sale for $1 each. So we got 5 of them, because we were going to split one. Yeah, we each had, well, I had like 2 and I fed half of one to the Mastiff. We did that. So yeah, you can eat lunch out very cheap. You bring your own drink, and for $5.25. And then we ran errands. We needed to go pay our car insurance, and we needed to pay our water bill. So we went and did those things. My husband needed to stop and I don't know, get something from a convenience store, something little. We did that, came home, and we stopped at the Dollar Tree too. The cat's new tags came in. I can't show you because they're wearing them, but it's a little red paw prints, and on the front it says their name, and on the back it has both our phone numbers. And when I was putting Angel's tag on her collar, we have the quick release collars for the cat. I noticed hers was real threadbare and kind of ripped, and it was kind of making scratch on her little neck, and like I said, she balled around her neck where those ropes were tied, and always has been. So my husband said, do you need anything, because he was going to go to Dollar Tree. He likes those little powdered drink mixes. I think they come, I don't know how many in a box, those sugar-free ones. Well, he drinks that a lot at night. He said, do you need anything? And I said, well, no, I don't need anything. I said, but we need to get another small bag of dog treats. We always keep some dog treats in our Jeep, in our glove box for our dog. And, he gets a couple. He sits in there, when the weather is good enough, he'll sit in there and wait for us if we go into a store. And I said, could you get a new cat collar? Because I always get the cat collars from the Dollar Tree. So he got a lovely orange sparkly one for her, and I'm thrilled to death. Now all of my animals have the proper tags and identification. So any of you pet owners there, please take a few moments to think if you've moved recently, or if you've changed your phone numbers or anything, to make sure that your animals have the proper identification they're wearing. Even if it's an indoor cat, please, 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 because they can accidentally get out once in a while. Please make sure that they've got their tags and stuff on. We've had cats get out, once in a while, and this has literally saved their life every time, because, people will be like, oh, they'll call up, or, and it's literally saved their life every time. Look at that. Why is that doing that? There's hair right here. See, it's so white in the sun. So just want y'all to know that. But anyway, and then we took quick naps. And after we got up, my husband brought up a bunch more boxes. Quickly went through those. A lot of them were the craft paints. I threw all those away. I threw 2 big boxes away because they're old enough and stuff. Half of them were dried up, and half of them were on their way out to being dried up. So, they just weren't any good. I did finish a hat, another hat. I finished this one for donation, unless somebody tells me they would like to buy it. And then I have this Valentine's Day coming up, and I got all inspired. I'm making a Valentine color themed hat. It's red inside, and this is a pink, and then this is variegated pink and reds, of course, and stuff. So that's fun. That's fun to do. So I'm doing that, and I did go into the art studio last night and work some more on a piece I'm doing, which I'm going to title Life's Journey. I did show a quick picture of it in progress on my Facebook. It's not nearly done. And I also did package up a bunch of incense I had curing that was finally done. I haven't even put that list out yet of the new scents available. I need to do that later on. I just start a little bit more incense. I need to start some more tonight. Then for today, I finally went to sleep about 3:30 in the morning, I think. I know. I'll explain to you guys why I am the way I am here in a minute. And then it will make sense. Or it won't. I'm in a lot of pain today. My shoulders are just killing me, and I think it's from sorting through the boxes and lifting stuff, and then, you've got to shoot pictures of everything and lift it all and weigh it all, and, and moving boxes and stuff in the art studio and la da da da. Anyway, between that and my back hurting and stuff, I finally did break down, and I took some Aleve a little bit ago. I'm very allergic to Aleve. It causes me breathing problems, which is sad because it really does help with joint pain and muscle pain so much. But I'm allergic to all NSAIDs except for Tylenol, and I'm even allergic to morphine. But I can take it. I can take it like one time. I can take like one dose every 2 weeks, and I'll be okay. I'll notice some of the breathing effect. I'll be a little more winded and have a little more trouble with my asthma here in a couple hours, but it'll be worth it just to get a little bit of relief. Had to start some chicken in a crock pot. I miss having an oven, like I said, but we're making do. So I'm making my lemon mustard dill chicken. It's just chicken thighs. So I got a whole big mess of that in the crock pot. We'll eat off of that for days. And let's see. I'm going to go through some more boxes out in the kitchen, and I'm going to do some more listing on eBay. And I'm hoping that I will have time to clean the house real quick, dust and vacuum and stuff. And then tonight I need to start some more incense. I'm trying to do a bunch of incense because it would be easier to move the incense already done than it would be the bottles of the oil and stuff I use. So I'm trying to get a bunch of the incense done. I want to work more on my my art painting that I'm doing. and I want to do some more loom, because, you know, I'm still, even with all this going on, I am still keeping up with all of my 3 hats a week for donation at least. So, you know, I'm still committed to that, still doing that. I found more buttons yesterday when I was cleaning out stuff. I found a bunch of sewing stuff, which I was so thrilled with. You know, more pin cushions, more those pins, those straight pins I was talking about the other day that I like are the quilting pins. I must have 50 bobbins. Seriously, I have every kind of different sewing foot that they make, and found them all. I must have about 10 seam rippers. Every kind of different thimble that they make. I have so many sewing machine needles, sewing needles, and yarn and darning needles. It's awesome. And I knew I had this stuff. And every time I would go to mend something, I would tell my husband, I know I have this stuff. I know I have this stuff. But I couldn't find it. So, now I found it. And I know I have more sewing stuff. And I know I have more sewing stuff still in the art studio. So, yeah. But I'm getting it all separated out. And it's all, you know, and I have a 3-drawered, it's not a real big one, it's kind of a medium size. And it's like, that's where it all lives. And that's all I'm taking with me. I've got a bunch of remnant fabric and yards and yards of fabric. I need to go through all that, measure it, list it. You know, I'm going to probably put it all, bundle it together, and then list it on eBay. I'm going to list a bunch of zippers. And, wow, that big blue jay is back on the bird feeder. They sure are pretty. Some custom painted signs I did. Like, you know, the... well, I can show you one. It's just... I'm going to sell... when I used to do the toll painting all the time. This is just a little one. It says tomorrow is another day. You know, and it was cow. And this is the shelf. So, I'm going to be selling that. And you know, all kinds of fun stuff. So, yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of sew-on snaps I used to use when I made, like, in toddler and baby clothes. A lot of people use these little sew-on snaps if they're making Barbie doll clothes. I don't know if people still make Barbie doll clothes. I know my mom used to make some. What else? That's about it. Do you guys ever wonder why I just am so random? And I know a lot of people say, you know, you have such a high energy or you get so much done. That's ADHD for you. That's ADHD for you folks. And just because you have it as a kid doesn't mean you outgrow it. And I have never outgrown it. And this is just why I am the way I am. And I'm just kind of like da-da-da-da-da. This is... and that's why it's even hard for me to sit here and sometimes make videos. And you guys see me looking at other stuff. It's the ADHD, you know, and the Asperger's. It's the way I am. This is why I have trouble sleeping. I have trouble getting my mind to shut down. And I take sleep aids every night. You know, but it's just really hard for me to shut myself down. You know, unless I'm going through a bad depression, then all I want to do is sleep. Or if I'm getting very sick, then I will just kind of sit there. And that's how my husband can tell if I'm getting sick. If I'm just sitting there and I'm not doing anything, he knows that I am getting sick. And, you know, he'll tell you, you know, I have a hard time sitting still. You know, even if I'm sitting like I am now, my you know, some body parts always going. You know, usually it's my you know, my foot going up and down or jiggling or whatever. It's just the way I've always been. My husband said it's almost like I'm afraid I'm going to miss out on anything if I don't want to go to sleep. But that's another reason why long ago we stopped trying to sleep together, because he says it's like me running a racetrack at night. Even when I am asleep, I'm still twitching and stuff, and that's just the way I am. And in order to get me asleep enough where I'm not moving, I have to take so much. Like they even had me on trazodone and stuff before, and I don't want to be that drugged out. So that's why I kind of sleep for a little bit and get up, sleep for a little bit, get up. But hey, it works for me. My kids are raised and stuff, so not like I have to be up at a certain time nowadays. But yeah, that's why I'm always, people see that I get so much done, and it's I can't sit and like watch a movie without having something in my hand doing. And that's why the looming and stuff, and I know, and I'm very fast with my hands. I always have been. I don't know why. So I've always got something. I'm always doing something, looming or drawing or, crossword book or, word search. I've always been that way. So, it's just how I am geared and stuff. And, I know my dad's the same way, It's like my mom could sit forever and just do nothing. It's like I can't lay in bed and watch TV because I'll stay up. I know a lot of people are like, that's how they fall asleep and stuff. No, I'll stay up. That's why there's no TV in my room. I literally won't be able to fall asleep and go to bed and go to sleep until I am literally just ready to pass out. And that's how it is every night. So, I just wanted to explain a little bit of that. And I know sometimes I'm kind of like, I'm off this direction, I'm off that direction, and it's just, and some days is worse than others. Like I can tell today it's a little worse, and it's I'm going through this kind of a cycle where like right now it's a little worse than normal, and I'm really feel supercharged with energy and stuff, and then I'll hit a brick wall in a couple hours and I'll need to take a nap for now. But yeah, so, another thing, like I said, my house, literally, you can tell we're packing and stuff, and we've got stuff sitting. I miss having a couch so much. We have one recliner, and we had this office chair, which for some reason is so uncomfortable for us. It's a nice office chair. We've had it for 8 years or so. It sat for a long time, wasn't used. It's got the wheels and everything and stuff. But even my husband, he was like, this chair is just killing him. And then we only have part of a sectional couch in here. The other part was broken and we already took it out. And the sectional couch we're just using for the dogs to lay on right now. So what we did yesterday, because we don't have anything else, and we're not going to buy anything because we're moving, is we brought in my wheelchair. We usually keep my wheelchair out in the Jeep. So if we get someplace and I'm not feeling well, I'm having, breathing problems that day, or I'm having a lot of arthritis that day, we always have that. Well, I told my husband, I said, let's bring it in. Let's bring that wheelchair in and replace that office chair with it and see if that's better for you to sit on. And it works. It works. You make do. Yeah, I wish that we had another recliner. That would be nice. Or we had a couch. That would be really lovely. But, beggars can't be choosers, and you make do. And, I'm hoping that once we get moved and stuff, then, we'll find some furniture. Inexpensive furniture and stuff. CJ, stop that. And, that's such a life. What else? That's about it. I'm going to upload this. And I think what I'm going to do is, I always like to get my housework done before I start doing anything else, is I think I'm going to do my housework real quick before I go through more boxes and before I start listing, because, you know, that listing will take quite a while. You know, because I have to take pictures of everything and lay it all. La da 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 da. You know. So, anyway. That's what I got going on. Brad's moving cars today. They're having a car wars at the event center. And he's already had a couple job offers for here in town. He had a job offer for down in Cheyenne, but we don't, if we're moving somebody warmer, we're not moving down there. So, anyway, that's good though. And, it's from his old boss. And, he said, I'll give you the best letter of recommendation. You know, he just really thinks highly of my husband. So, that's all good. So, Max got out of the hospital. Our dear friend Max and Roe. He got out of the hospital. I'm so happy about that. That makes me very, very happy. We're really all very worried about him. He had viral pneumonia and something else. And, you know, I really hope that things improve for their family. Because their son was very sick and had surgery and then had complications. Ended up back in the hospital, and then Max has been sick and stuff, and they're just wonderful people. I really think highly of them. So, made me very happy that he's gotten out of the hospital and stuff. You know, and all my other friends, even though a lot of them are struggling, health-wise or financially, or maybe dealing with the death of a loved one, whether it's with a human or a fur baby. I hope you all are doing okay, and just hang in there. Things are gonna turn around. There is bright, beautiful things happening right around the corner for all of us, and I just know it. And never give up, and never give up hope, you know. So, I love you guys, and I cherish you, and I think you're awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.